to this Introduction to Sociology class at Lake Tahoe Community College. I'm Scott Lucas. I teach anthropology and sociology at Lake Tahoe Community College, and I wanted to offer this video as an introduction and a welcome to this online class. Now, there's something rather unique about this class that you're taking in addition to it being online. And again, as an online class, this means we meet 100% in the virtual environment. We don't meet in person at all. It makes it nice if you're taking a class in the United States or some part of China or sub-Saharan Africa or Europe. You can actually then complete all your work for the class using the Canvas portal, the online LMS learning management system. The other thing that's unique about this class is for the first time you'll be maybe using what's called an Open Educational Resource, or OER. So an OER is basically a source of information, in this case a textbook, that is provided to you for free. This has become a pretty big movement in online education and education in general, and I think the one we're using this quarter, which is Introduction to Sociology, the second edition, through the OpenStax project at Rice University, which is incidentally where I completed my dissertation. This particular textbook is a very good textbook. It's comprehensive, it's well written, it has good case studies, and I think good supplemental information that I've interspersed throughout the various modules here in the Canvas site. So the good news about this textbook is you don't have to purchase it. It's provided for you here. You'll notice on the Canvas site that you can download it in a variety of formats. It also will appear when you do some of the assignments for the class, so it's very useful in that sense, and that you can take it anywhere that you go. And indeed, I would say to you, I was traveling in 2018 in Germany, and I was actually doing some of my grading and reading of discussion posts on a train that had Wi-Fi. If you get a chance, and you can watch some of my videos on this, check out the Canvas app. Use the Canvas app on your various devices. It's an easy way to keep up with the class, to make sure you don't fall behind, and it's just an effective way to enhance your learning in this class here at Lake Tahoe Community College. The other thing I would say to you is, as you work on the class here at the beginning of the quarter, make sure you go through the entirety of the Canvas shell, try to understand the information that's presented to you, look at the assignment due dates, and I should say that I have a variety of additional videos that lay out things like doing your discussion posts, my policies in the class ranging from plagiarism, academic integrity, to not allowing late assignments, and a slew of other issues out there. Just make sure you have a look at this, because it is your requirement as a student in this class to know all the information in the class, to make sure you understand it. So I really recommend in the first week or so of the class that you go through and familiarize yourself with everything that's out there. There's a lot of information which can be overwhelming at first, but I think as you see over time, there's a sensibility about how I've laid out the information in the class. The other thing I should say is take advantage of the supplemental information. Look at the links I've provided to you, the additional readings. As you engage others in the class, this can be very useful to broadening your understanding of what sociology is. Also, you should take a look at the many videos I've given to you, whether these are lectures of other people or many of the lectures that I've done in my in-person classes. I've tried to provide that to you so that you have a way to enrich your experience in Introduction to Sociology of this quarter. The other thing I should say is, for each of the 21 chapters of the OpenStax Introduction to Sociology textbook, I've given you a series of videos that takes you through the dynamics of the chapter, what it involves, and so forth. So I also recommend that you take a look at those to be sure that you understand what sociology is, and you have a sensibility about how the book is laid out, and some strategies for success in terms of doing your discussion posts or your assignments, which typically are objective questions that I will be assigning to you throughout your various weeks in the class. Now, if you're curious, Introduction to Sociology is, as it says, of course, as it's named, that first introductory class that you take if you want to understand what sociology is. So in the 21 chapters of this class, we'll take you through the various perspectives of sociology. At the beginning, you'll get the broad perspectives and theories. We'll move into research methods, and then we get into all the topical areas of sociology, ranging from socialization to social groups, social class, race, gender, ethnicity, social stratification, and a variety of other topics that we'll consider throughout the 21 chapters of the quarter. Now, if you're taking this class during the 11-week term, which is a fall, winter, or spring term, what I try to do is to take 2 chapters per week and intersperse those throughout your learning, and that basically works out with starting with week 1, 2 chapters, and then I think at the end, maybe in week 11, we have 1 chapter. If you take it in the summer, I'm compressing things much more, so just keep that in mind, because in the summer quarter, you're going to have to read more chapters in a given week of the class, which kind of makes sense because everything is compressed in our summer term. So I think that's it as far as the introduction to this Introduction to Sociology Soc 101 class. If questions come up this quarter, let me know, contact me on Canvas, and as I mentioned earlier, please be sure to check out the additional videos that take you through all the dynamics of the Canvas site, requirements for the class, and even the OpenStax textbook that you're going to be familiar with this quarter in Introduction to Sociology. So welcome, and please don't hesitate to contact me if questions come up as you engage with your learning this quarter in the online version of Introduction to Sociology at Lake Tahoe Community College.